Pretty old at the moment because you're play with myself and obviously my young fella, but proud moment for the family. Obviously the club's been a fair bit to us, and I guess you guys can be pretty confident that Hayden will do what he needs to do and deliver what he needs to do. So congratulations on behalf of the family, and it's been a dream for a long while for you, and we're super proud, mate. So go out there and get the job done.
The last 3 or 4 minutes, Jake Need, a little bit of space. He works in with Wong, taken down by a pair of Panthers, and he's gone.
Terrific tackling. Kay Lotto down with the help of Kaplan.
Building, they're overdue for a goal, the Panthers, with the use of the breeze here. Centering kick, high mark taken again by Kruger. As we approach the 15-minute mark, South Adelaide look for the first goal of the game, and this to give them a 10-point lead. He loves it off the boot. That's the first goal. Behind his teammate. Didn't do any favours at all there for Jack Kluski. They've turned it over once more, and a chance for the Panthers. Here's Mark Noble, runs to 50, measures the pass. Just couldn't complete the mark there. Zust off the ground.
No, what a goal.
Oh, what sort of a finish is that? Candidate for goal of the day from Liam Fitt.
And this had to be killed. It wasn't. Fitt just sockers it off the ground in midair and kicks a miracle goal inspired by the World Cup this year, no doubt. And
Fields and Kaplan combine. It comes out now to cross, and a little give from Sampson. Gee, moved like his dad there. The kick is a beauty. Here we go, Cody Zust, a little dribbler, and he's been able to put it through, and great work by Hayden Sampson in there.
And off and running was Jake Patmore. Long kick. Oh, going back with a fly to the ball. How about that from Brooksby, showing courage.
On to Kruger.
Look at that contest, a magnificent, courageous mark by Brooksby, and then definitely Port Adelaide are struggling with it. Well, exactly, you know what, you're going to get a game. Look after the skipper and the coach.
Oh, that's a good mark. Had to be tough in the contest there. Jack Kluski, and he was. Bursting through the middle of the ground. Look at the Lindsay Thomas. Took one high against Redigolo. Couldn't get any love from the umpire. That's a terrific tackle from Joe Haynes. Maybe a goal-saving tackle. Going back that way again. Kluski to top of the square. Well, that was an excellent kick.
It's a nice kick and attack by Jack Kluski. Really enjoyed that.
Kick 4 the last time these teams met, and he gets Port Adelaide's first today. It took almost 6 minutes in the second quarter. Tom Fields and the left footer fires up towards centre wing. That's a good grab again from Kruger. His kick for Kaplan, didn't have to break stride, and he's got Tyson Brown out wider, and he finds him now.
Lindsay Thomas was the man, Timmy, and the South Adelaide players were furious. They went straight over to him, and Kaplan still down on his haunches. The centre bounce, who was starting as loose as across there and working their way through the middle.
There's the big American.
Goes deep, he's looking here for Simon Wong, who goes back with a fly to the ball. He was worried out of it. Free kick, though, has been awarded here against Tom Whittlesey.
Yeah, you're right.
Just one goal for the season. The left footer looks a little bit like Chad Wingard. He's nursed it home and gets Port Adelaide second.
Did you see who was doing the ruck work against? My son.
Darcy Geneva.
Geneva rucking for Port Adelaide.
We swapped on by Wong. This comes to Little, and his kick is good.
Let's see how he goes with this kick. He missed the last one. Went right to left quite a bit. He's got to put it outside the right.
Well, Tyson Brown from outside 50. Gee, it's a good kick. He's given it a big ride into the breeze, and he's put it through. The Panthers have got their fourth.
He eludes the Magpies. Redigolo, oh, big take. Kay Lotto.
Got into the South Adelaide change rooms at half-time, and it was Jared Wright's message to get across that they were very low in their work rate. He needed the work rate to lift, particularly their midfielders getting back to help out their defence.
Here's Abe Davis jamming it onto the boot to get him the perfect start. He likes it, and so does the goal umpire. Play on to advantage. Proud. Obliges, looks for Jake Need out wide. He's got Kaplan to contend with. Joining in Haynes. Handball intended over the top there for Davidson. A goal kicker already. Shows good acceleration. Davidson likes it off the boot. He's got it done. Goal to Port Adelaide.
Just on the foot was a little off. This kick had enough on it too. So diving take by Fitt gives it to Little, and a good little pass. Astounding that he couldn't get a game at VFL level and then made his way over here, and he's been an absolute star of the competition for many years, and this kick is perfect for South Adelaide, and they go back out to a 3-goal break.
Little gangster in the middle of the two henchmen.
Stevie Sumner getting plenty of it as the kick comes up towards Fit, and he takes it. Nice work.
Settle this one down.
Fit already has one for the day, and this one looks pretty good. He's put it through the middle. South Adelaide 24 points up. On debut today, and obviously Bradley played with Clay as South Adelaide. That was a clever little kick. That was delightful work, and right on cue, it was Sampson.
I just love the way they have not mucked around.
South Adelaide are threatening again. Davis, the target, takes the mark. He's got teammate available and does the unselfish thing and shares it across the ground to find Adam Hunter.
It's almost asleep. They spectate basically when they turn it over.
Just 5 goals in 25 games for Adam Hunter, but he splits the centre here, and this is looking like one-way traffic now. Looking for Lindsay Thomas. He got away from one, and from 50 unloads. Looks good off the boot, but it's across the face. So he's kicked it. Great start from the Magpies. Oh, my Patmore joins in once more. This is better work now. As they get the ball, McCluskey.
It's a bit slow.
Well, it's not pretty at the moment, but it's not how, it's how many. And Patmore dragged off the kick by Nick Little holding the ball.
Nick Little just chased that whole play, so he deserved that.
Jimmy Tumpus
Over the footy.
Proud.
Oh, this is a
this
ball
kick's
kick.
not good there. And here is an opportunity now for Nathan Kruger. He could go all the way. He's got McKenzie chasing him. But Kruger's just putting a little bit of icing on top of the cake. Summerton to Ira and over the top to Davidson.
Tried to shrug the tackle, but he bit off more than he could chew, and Adam Hunter wraps him up.
Be careful late in this match.
He's looked frustrated today, that's true. And here's Brooksby. Well, there's the mismatch. Brooksby on Summerton.
Brooksby just would have been licking his lips at that one.
Right on the siren. Looking for his first goal of the day. Goal kicker last week, and to put the icing on a very rich cake for the Panthers, their captain, Keegan Brooksby, splits the centre to send South Adelaide home. Impressive winners here.